how's everybody doing today? We're just in a spot called Gigi's Restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant in Bangkok. So just landed about 3 days ago and just thought, you know what, tune in with you guys and you know what, talk about my follow-up video. So I want to review Bangkok as a potential destination where, you know what, if you're planning on maybe living in a place away from North America or Europe or wherever else you maybe might be living, and looking at this place in terms of affordability, in terms of food, so I thought maybe, you know what, I would just come to this beautiful restaurant and potentially, you know, kind of look at the, you know, food here, do a little bit of like tasting. I've been here before. I've been to this restaurant before. It's my 5th time in Bangkok, and I think it's a really popular tourist destination in my opinion. And I think, you know what, living cost here is relatively cheaper, but again, you know what, we want to see, like, if we're basically doing fine dining and if we're basically you know, in these places, how affordable are they in comparison to maybe potentially North America. Alright guys, so what do I think? Like, I'm going to follow up this video most likely with cheap foods in Bangkok as well. So what I want to do when I'm here, it's literally look at the affordability of living in Bangkok, you know, in this day and age, in terms of when you're deciding on cities, in terms of where you should kind of, you know, maybe put down your roots and maybe have a second home, or maybe you're looking to move out, or maybe you have like work, or maybe you're just intrigued in terms of living in East Asia. So, you know what, as we're you know, different cities, you know, in terms of moving around a lot for like business and work, and you know what, so for me it makes a lot of sense. So for me to, you know, like try, you know, look at the city from different angles, right? So when you're living in a place long term, you want to obviously go to like a lot of like higher end spots and spots that are known all over, like, you know, Bangkok for specific reasons, and you want to come check it out. And while you're at it, you also want to try the street food, but you have to be a little bit careful because the food, the water source here, especially if you're not from here and you're coming here for the first time, it's not, I wouldn't call it dirty or like not clean, but it doesn't sit well with your stomach in the first couple of, I would say, weeks or first month. You have to be very careful in terms of, you know, your where you eat and what you're eating. So mind you that, you know what, I have gotten sick in the past here, you know, in terms of food poisoning and this and that. So, you know, like I would feel like I'm more acclimatized to try a lot of these cheap restaurants in Bangkok. But don't get me wrong, not just because it's cheap means that it's dirty. What we want to do is we want to give our viewer a lot of value in terms of, if you're coming here, what is the specialty, what makes Bangkok so special, and why should somebody come here, and what restaurant should they really try. Gigi is one of the top Italian restaurants in Bangkok. Their food it's incredible. So in a moment, once the food comes in, I'm going to show you what I think. And so we got the salmon lasagna here. It looks really delicious. This is the crab fettuccine, and I guess there's some bread. So, you know what, looks absolutely delicious. Just gonna eat this and give you my thoughts. I must say guys, food is always 5-star. The lasagna is actually really good. So is the crab fettuccine. And now we got our calamari as well. So you know what, food, I would rate this 5 out of 5 once again. Anyways guys, the food was good, so let's look at the price now. So a dinner for 2 here, it's about 2,065 bahts, which basically works up to be about, I would say, $80. This meal, if I was to go maybe somewhere in Canada, Toronto, or, you know, in LA or Dubai, would definitely be, I would say, upwards of $150 for sure. So if you look at the fact that the prices, this one was for 2 people sharing, which would have been what, $18, $15. This one was what, $4. So I guess you get the hang of it. Overall, like you know, the prices are quite fair. So for most spots that you go for fine dining, so fine dining for 2, probably you're looking at anywhere from between 50 to, or I would say between $45 to about $80 roughly. So that concludes this vlog. And for the next vlog, what we will do, we're going to be doing a lot of cheap eats around Bangkok. So see you on the next one.